Ahoy, listeners! Welcome to the Yonko Podcast with me, Alex Chuang, and our crew, Burke, Brock, and Ryan. We're talking about Chapter 1013 today. It's going to be epic. Much like the chapter, Nami versus Ulti, Hera revealed, the betrayal of Zues, and Kid finally gets a good moment. Let's keep it rolling, Eustace. Let's get right into it. Let's set sail. Chapter 1013. Boys, was that underwhelming or overwhelming as a chapter? As a whole?
This chapter?
Yeah. Well, there it is. I think it was a little overwhelming.
Wow, so I'm looking at the sound waves in our audio. That's interesting to see.
I really shouldn't have done that. I'm already losing my voice as is.
I did feel
but
like...
that is exactly what happened after I read this chapter.
Yeah, really exciting times. I felt that way about the cover page.
So, the way...
Why?
The way I feel...
Because I love Sanji, and he's carrying a knife. I thought that was one of his coolest
scenes. So you
scenes.
Screamed because he's gonna cook a shark that looks like Zoro?
Internally, and yes.
What
is
wrong with you?
Hey, I take Sanji's side on that whole thing.
So,
okay.
I still love the chapter. I was underwhelmed compared to other chapters, but I think that's just because we're coming down from a lot.
Yeah.
To kind of like a break point, I guess, if that makes sense.
Oh, it's a breaking point. Did you see Luffy's body? We'll get there. We will get there. You must have been happy. Big Mom had some really cool moments in this chapter.
Yeah, I'm much happier about how Big Mom is. Currently, she's actually kind of a threat.
Yeah, she's actually acting like a Yonko now.
Yeah, I don't know who flipped the switch, but it got flipped, and now she's flipping out.
I think
it was the Oshiruku, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, it's always the Oshiruku.
The switch is always there. It's just, it flips depending on who she's looking at. That's how crazy she is.
Who is she looking at in that first panel?
Nami? Because, I mean...
Or is she just kind of like doing that like Luffy shadow?
No, I think she's looking at everybody that isn't Tama.
Well, she's looking... Well, it's interesting. She's really angry in the first panel, then she's really concerned like 4 panels later when she's like calling to Tama.
Well, I mean, she's still angry there, but it's a concerned angry.
Yeah, I get concerned angry sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm really concerned because my food's not coming out at the time, so then I get angry. Where are my cookies, Subway?
Why are you making
What is going on?
Anyway, Tom is hurt. Big Mom's concerned.
I thought you said Tom was going to die.
Tom is going to die. Look at her. She got punched by Ulti, and Ulti already killed her dog. It's really sad, actually. Did anyone actually think Nami could take Ulti? I never thought.
I thought she could.
I thought she could, bruv.
No.
I'm disappointed that Nami didn't get.
Nami Sakura's here,
fighting.
bro.
Same, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what it's turning into, unfortunately.
Oh man.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I legitimately did think Nami was gonna be fighting Ulti.
Didn't get a fight here. I mean, she got an attack in.
That's one attack in a
Kid got an attack in. Is he automatically the winner of this fight?
This isn't One Punch Man. This isn't One Punch Man. It takes more than one attack.
Yo, Tornado. I also like how Tornado Tempo is like what she screams, but then you just have... Is Ulti literally saying dodge? Or did we just...
Wait, whoa, what?
If you look at Nami's panel, it's Tornado Tempo, and then there's just dodge.
Okay, got it.
And it's like, well, Ulti's good. Ulti's fine.
Yeah.
And then she grabs Nami, and she's like, I'm going to bash your skull in, which I'm like, yeah, that's about right. That's about where I expected her to be in that moment. I mean, she looks really cool putting Tornado Tempo together. Don't get me wrong, that's going to look awesome animated, but it is sad how easily that's dodged.
Also, that stinky leg, though.
Yeah, literally, though.
That stinky leg.
I mean, so we're talking about like how Nami didn't really get anything, but Usopp also hasn't done anything.
He's holding Tama, dude. He's trying to keep her alive.
He's got to keep the kid alive for some reason.
Because she'll die otherwise.
For some reason. Jeez.
Hey, do you think that Usopp
I'm in a sassy mood. I can't help it.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think that Usopp has some sensu beans in his bag of plants?
Actually, it's a good question. Why hasn't he used any of those?
I feel like there's some...
He used some explosive
he used
ones,
exploding pineapples? Exploding pine cones?
I think, so going back to what I said.
And Page 1 didn't give a crap
going back,
Page 1.
Going back to what I said earlier on the last episode, I don't think Usopp's switch has flipped to victory mode. He's still in survival mode. He's still focused on running.
Oh, and Tama, yeah.
Running and Tama. That's what he's focused on. He's not focused on fighting.
He's focused on being a good uncle, which he's very surprised about being.
He wasn't prepared.
No. He's very, I mean, he's definitely still in close range combat. Like, even
yeah.
if he wanted to hit Ulti right now, like, Nami's right there, and his stuff is AoE.
Well, and also, once again,
Area
there's an emperor right there who wants them dead just as much as she hates the ones.
Really? And there's always more than Big Mom with Big Mom, right? You always have Big Mom and Prometheus and Napoleon and what normally would be Zeus and Hera.
Now Hera.
Like, you can't just forget about her. Huge threat in the room.
Yeah.
But Big Mom, very, I don't know if I would say luckily, but she was there in this moment, and she was directing a very angry attack at, luckily not our heroes, but Ulti.
Well,
Ulti's dead, guys.
Dude, Ulti's dead.
Honestly, I don't think it was a matter that it wasn't directed at them. I think it was the fact that Ulti's much bigger than Nami, and she didn't get hit by it.
The memes are accurate, though. This was an Ake to Ace moment.
It was that. It was also a special beam cannon to Raditz and Goku.
No, it's Raison Simplifica.
That's what I saw. I saw, do it, Piccolo! And Piccolo's like, okay, special beam cannon! Like, right through Ulti, dude. Macer cannon. No, but that's actually a really cool attack. I don't want to take anything away from Big Mom.
I was gonna
that's
say,
dope as hell.
I'm happy with it, of course.
I love that it's named after the Godzilla series, like the same Macer cannon in Godzilla. That's just so badass. Do you also see how big Ulti is in comparison to Nami there?
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize
I'm so surprised
What the heck?
Nami even
Ulti's
survived
like
the
tall as-
first head crashing.
Ulti's very tall.
Like, she's a full dino, my guy. I don't think she's as big as Page 1, but she's not small, dude.
No.
I mean, dinosaurs aren't normally considered small.
And just to be clear, and I think we're always going to say this in certain moments, I cannot wait to see that moment animated.
I can care less.
Please.
JK.
Anyway, Hera reveal was kind of cool.
Sure. I was underwhelmed by it, but that's just me.
I mean, the cloud makes kind of cool curls. Reminds me of Wanda from Timmy Turner and all that.
A little bit.
Like
Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, Fairly Odd
You're
Parents.
comparing Hera.
But also, Hera looks nothing like Wanda.
No, the hair curl, though.
No.
Just the hair curl.
You can compare that to so many characters.
I would compare that to Cosmo's mother more than
Oh,
Wanda.
you're right. Absolutely. Cosmo's mother. Anyway, all the poor little tiny men are like very surprised. What the? Damn.
Good old tiny men.
And then the huge explosion in the background. That reminds me of Kirazu. Kirazu. Jeez
Kizaru.
Louise.
Your favorite.
I'm also
admiral.
tired. Yeah, literally. Kizaru's exploding of the mangrove at
Alex.
right at mangrove at Sabody when just that huge explosion behind.
So my thing with like Big Mom with all these attacks, I know she uses homies and stuff, but I think the reason why I'm underwhelmed with her as a Yonko is all the other Yonko, like, and granted Big Mom does have crazy big strength and everything.
Yeah.
But every big attack she has isn't actually from her. It's always using her devil fruit homies.
Is this almost like a almost Sauron thing where she puts more of her soul into her homies? And, like, that's where her power
It kind of seems that way. Because, like, this attack that she just did...
Because, like, don't get me wrong, so she's got, like, massive strength on her own.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, you get these special attacks, like a special beam cannon, whatever you want to call it.
Straight up, bro.
And she could never do that by herself.
No.
Well, I mean, granted, it is by herself, but
Look,
you know what I mean.
Yonko used their devil fruits that are overpowered in the first instance. Look, Kaido was a dragon and is still half a dragon for the majority of his fight.
If you think about it, the fruits. Just think about her and Kaido. The fruits are very befitting of their style.
Sure, yeah.
You know, like I said earlier, I made the comparison that Kaido, he's a warrior. He's gonna be up there just bashing heads. Mom, she.
Sorry.
Oh, shut up.
Ulti's dead. There's no head.
No, Ulti, dead. Page 1, we hear from him again?
Shut up.
Dead.
Shut up. Anyways.
Siblings are dead.
Anyways. And then Big Mom, she fancies herself a monarch. The monarch of her family, the monarch of a kingdom. You know, I don't think she's got no problem getting her hands dirty if she's pissed off enough. But she's the type to play with the food.
And let's
For sure.
Let's be clear. Let's not underwhelm like Big Mom's power here. She beat the top people in Elbaf as a 6-year-old.
No,
child
and
with
also there's the
nothing.
fact that when
Okay.
there's the fact that she can use those ultimate giant attacks.
Yeah, literally.
What was it called? What was that?
The smite spear thing.
Not a smite spear, but it's the same thing that the Elbaf warriors use.
Yeah, it's not the fact that Napoleon's a special sword to do that. It's literally like
It's
their
Big Mom's
it's
power.
it's an Elbaf technique. Let's not all her homies. She has immense power without them.
Yeah, Mama-
Conquerors, armament, I guess observation. Just
Yeah,
category.
Big Mom is almost as strong as Foxy. I'll give her that much.
You're so dumb.
I hate
All right.
this.
Anyway, Ulti's dead. Page 1's dead.
Would you move on?
Will you move on from Foxy? I'll move on from who's dead.
Never.
Anyway,
Just kidding.
So Usopp gets some lines in there, like he's just scared out of his mind.
That was nuts, but at least you know what I hate? Sometimes, every now and then, the 4Kids voice for Usopp enters my mind when he talks,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
mean-
get out of my head!
Wait, isn't that Krillin?
No, that's the Funimation.
Oh,
I don't mind that voice
I
actor.
will take the 4Kids Usopp in your head over the Sanji Usopp in anybody's head. I mean, Sanji.
Oh,
4Kids
yeah,
in
no.
anybody's
Oh,
head.
absolutely.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, no, I'll only take
Zuru.
the only thing from 4Kids I'll take is that sick
Stop.
intro. That
No.
sick.
You don't like the intro? I actually like the
I
intro.
love the intro.
We're getting
I've
off-
listened to
we're
it
getting
so
off
many
topic
times.
here, but you know,
Yo,
I hate.
Gotta go.
streaming, give it up,
I
Luffy.
hate every one of you.
Anyway, so yeah, Usopp gets some lines very clearly. We're running away, as always with the weakling trio, running away. Zeus.
I mean, it's just a duo.
We
right
spend
now,
a really good amount of time on the whole thing with Zeus in this chapter. I was actually surprised how long it was going for.
Yeah, I think this chapter
It
was
took-
like half
it took
Zeus.
a lot.
Like,
Just
screw you, Zeus. Panel after panel after panel.
Oh, he got
after-
shit on.
Like, oh my god. I always think Zeus belongs with Nami, but like I feel for him as a character.
I got this. I made this. Have any of you watched the anime School Days?
No.
It's okay. You don't have to. Let's
Maybe
just
some of our
say-
viewers have.
Oh no, I'm sure if there's any anime fans there at least know about it. It's rather infamous, but let's just say that well, he couldn't keep it in his cloudy pants, and he paid the price.
Prometheus is trying to get it out of his sunny pants.
No, I know. Prometheus is. I don't like Prometheus. I like him less and less. He's so manipulative.
I like him as like a normal like son, but when he gets fiery, he's just straight up cool looking.
He's kind of a bully.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
dick.
Oh, he's terrible.
He's an absolute dick. Just for the
Anyway,
sake of being a dick.
I mean, look, I even feel bad for Zeus even more because, like, not only are, like, the person whose soul is in him hate him, but also the other two souls hate him. And then he's like, Nami? And she's like, doesn't even give him the time of day.
Well, he tried to kill her.
I know, obviously.
Do you blame her? Like-
No, that's why he gets half the dialogue in this scene because, like, he's trying to make up somehow. Do you guys forgive Zeus? I forgive Zeus.
Now that he's
Now that he's crying.
now that he's crying and I'm basically dead.
Those
Now-
protagonist tears.
Now that Zeus is dead, I forgive him.
Zeus is dead. Well, we'll get to that. Anyway, like,
I just love Prometheus's, and actually I just noticed Napoleon and Prometheus are both like trying to get into Hera's cloud pants
straight
or
up.
whatever the hell.
I mean, at least.
And I love that she's like, don't get the wrong idea, you silly boys. I was just obeying Mama.
Napoleon's actually a sword, so I think he's got the best shot there.
Yeah, of course. He can stick it right in.
Dear God.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
But I don't know, but the other two have something to do with the weather, so maybe there's some chemistry there.
No.
Anyway. So,
The sun.
All right, that's it. The focus,
Yeah.
focus of this episode is who do you ship?
I don't know what to...
Hera.
That's what I'll name the chapter. Your services.
I'm partial to Napoleon.
I'm on...
I ship Napoleon. I
Yeah.
just don't like Prometheus.
Yeah, I'm on
Screw
Napoleon's
Prometheus,
side.
bro.
Yeah, forget that guy.
Prometheus, he can go.
Anyway, poor little sad Zeus.
Sad little
You
rain
know what I
cloud.
just realized?
He should have been...
What?
He should have been...
You know, it's very poetic actually,
Mm.
because like it's like opposite. Because Zeus is the one that screwed over Prometheus in actual mythology.
But in this one,
Yes.
So it's like a switcheroony there, almost like revenge. It's like it's so interesting.
Ultimately, Zeus is the only one getting wet here, by the way, too. With all those tears.
No. You know, they should... And the hat has been thrown.
Bonk, I'm going to horny jail, everybody.
Bonk!
No, but...
I am the doggo of judgment.
You know, yeah. Parallels are cool.
I think that's a
and
cool
Oda does a
parallel.
really good job putting them in there naturally. I
Oh.
hope they animate Zeus in this moment also raining a little bit. I think that'd be kind of.
And Hera totally ate up Zeus. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's actually so true. That's
Husband and
amazing.
wife.
Anyway, yeah.
Goddess of marriage.
Yeah, literally.
He's a fuckboy.
But yeah, and then off Hera goes to eat Zeus on Big Mom's orders. Yeah, they just really just shit on him, and he's begging. He's begging for a way back in. Like, you know, I'm sorry for my clumsy mistakes. If you don't want me, I can leave. I'll never show myself again. Please, just don't kill me. And Big Mom, dude.
Scary face right there, bro.
You expect me to let you run off with a portion of my soul? If you're really sorry, embrace your new role as Hera's nourishment. Damn.
Cold-blooded.
That is cold as hell, man. And then, then from that to, you understand, right, Tama?
Hey guys.
Hey, will you validate my awfulness, Otama, please?
And she's just dead. It's just so funny.
No, and it's like...
Oh, just straight up grab Otama too, right?
Yeah, there's no consent.
Ups a
I
daisy.
don't like this.
No, I mean, it's so her, though. That's
Oh, I
the
know.
thing.
No,
like, it's such a good representation of her messed up mindset, her mental... Just her messed up
I'll
mental
protect you from the evil
state.
straw hats.
Yeah, and she's like, they're my
Like,
friends.
what
And
the
they're like,
heck?
No, we're done for.
And, like, you can see, like, that twisted innocence from...
I didn't notice this before, but Zeus calls out to Nami.
Well, yeah.
Like, literally, like,
also
full-on
that,
calls out.
but he's also got a bite out of him from when Hera was chewing on him earlier.
That's so funny. Clouds eating clouds. It's just a silliness of One Piece, bro. Like,
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be...
I cried for a ship. I'm about to cry. For
I feel like Oda's gonna make it rather gruesome.
I mean, look at Odin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, but like for a cloud.
I know, right?
Well,
I do like how he kind of comes into himself there at the end, though, where he thinks it's. Oh, we'll talk about it, but like it seems like his end. He's like, no, I'm gonna help you escape. I'm gonna give my life for you.
And it's like,
know.
nope.
And snatch.
yeah, so Zeus does this whole thing, and it feels like it's going to be a good moment, whether or not he reunites with Nami. And then, yeah, just Big Mom has to just take all the thunder out of that moment.
Hey, how about that?
That was good.
Anyway, no.
I do.
Don't praise me, you dicks.
False encouragement.
No.
False encouragement.
No, we'll give the carrot instead of the stick. We'll give the stick next time.
Nami tries to give him like a parting meal, maybe a last
Yeah,
meal type
maybe
thing.
it'll help him out. Maybe it'll rejuvenate his soul.
The fact that he says my soul's damaged, I don't think I'll be able to enjoy my favorite snacks, makes me think he's actually dead. But I'll pull for Zeus for a bit here.
You'll pull for Zeus, but you won't pull for Ulti or Page 1.
No, those dead characters? No. No, like, I don't know how...
I think there's potential. I mean,
I don't know how
I
he
agree
gets
with
out of
that
that.
sentiment because there's potential here
Yeah.
with the stick being in the mouth.
Yeah.
Maybe Zeus gets a moment here in the next bit.
So for me, I don't like the idea that Big Mom's devil fruit, like, can literally harm her by turning against her.
Well, I don't think it could, really.
Well, exactly. But, like, I don't see Zeus getting out of this. Because then it just deteriorates Big Mom's standing of power. 'Cause it's like, oh, by the way, the things she creates, if she pisses him off, they can kill her. They can fight her.
I don't think.
Well,
that was
I think it's less about them actually fighting her and more about just preserving themselves as individuals. Like, because they were given a part of her soul, they have the ability to be
And also,
themselves.
you got to remember, it's not Big Mom taking the soul of him. It's Hera eating him.
Her power is to control
So I think
souls.
there's less of a. It's not direct like confrontation of Big Mom as it is. It's a battle of wills between him and Hera.
And let's not forget, Big Mom's soul's a very powerful soul, right? So you would imagine that if she gives a part of her own soul to something, right, it actually develops a
but
pretty...
she ain't no Soul King.
No, she's
Brooke
not.
for the win.
No, she's not. Brooke's gonna like see Zeus, and he's gonna be like, "I'm okay now." He's gonna be like, and just murder Zeus a second time.
Break his neck, bro. Break his cloud neck. That's the sound you
I
make.
mean, he's the only person that can interact with souls like Big Mom. So I would be surprised.
But
yeah, you guys think he's dead?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with no.
Tough to tell.
This whole chapter is literally just I don't know chapter.
Whenever
It'd be funny
it's
if Harry shit him out.
No, it wouldn't. That'd be awful.
Why
would you imagine that?
I think he'd be
whenever it's a character,
Cloud butthole.
Whenever you guys know me, I can be pretty vanilla. I can be pretty mainstream.
Yeah,
you know, and so I tend to pull for redemption. Unless they've done stuff that's just beyond.
It seems like his redemption's there, and there's a chance for him to
exactly. So I am on the side of I'd love to see him come back and make a change. If he doesn't, I mean, you know, he was a part of Big Mom, and she has full control, and so
he was a good part of the story.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
he'll be remembered well with that last bit, I think, if that is truly his end.
Nah, man, he went out like a bitch.
Nah, yeah.
It is interesting we don't see Hera again. We only hear the line, you know, I'm brimming with power now.
Yeah, but it has the little heart, so it's implied that it's Hera, bruv.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying all we hear from her is that, so maybe something's going on there.
Who knows?
Maybe Hera's gonna betray them and be with Nami.
Or, you know, maybe Zues. Well, I don't know.
Maybe Hera ate those electric balls and she's like, oh, I'm actually gonna go Team Nami.
This got me ready.
Right?
That actually wouldn't be bad if Hera actually...
I could totally see that, like, 'cause that's why Zeus betrayed Big Mom.
She's pulling an Tama.
Or maybe
she's
like...
feeding thunderclouds and bringing...
Or maybe there's like enough that Hera will listen to Nami for one command.
That makes so
like
much sense that it's a part of her soul in each of these homies.
Because they
keep betraying Big Mom because of food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's actually a solid point, actually. Yeah.
Anyway.
Because Hera's personality is kind of similar to Nami's, a little bit.
Yeah.
I could see actually Hera being a better like companion to Nami.
Than Zeus, who just keeps fucking up. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, we'll see, I guess, yeah.
Is this the first time she's called him Usohachi-kun?
No.
I don't remember seeing that
one.
Well,
Otama said that, right?
I know.
No, I don't think so. That's just kind of his name in Wano.
Maybe it's the first time she said it to him, but like that's been his name, right? Otama's deserting Big Mom.
In her
Big
eyes.
Big Mom doesn't like that.
Big Mom don't play that.
Nope.
That was the one thing that like she had going for her was that you weren't deserting her, you were being nice to her, and now you're deserting her, and now she has to kill you. Which not surprising, actually.
And then Full Metal Alchemist.
I wasn't surprised.
Sorry, that was on purpose, though.
I know. I wasn't surprised at all with that betrayal, honestly. It's not really betrayal, I suppose.
It's trying to get away from a super scary...
But it's like, yeah, you were nice to me, but now you're leaving me. Like, the kids were nice to me, and then they left me.
She's definitely got abandonment issues.
So now I'm surprised she wants to kill her and just not eat her. But whatever. Maybe she's grown up a little bit. Big Mom's matured a bit. She doesn't eat people straight up now.
Sure.
I think she's got to be super, super hungry to eat people.
As an adult, do you think Big Mom knows she ate those kids, or do you think she's still confused about all that?
Probably just confused about it. Just blocked it from her
memory. She thinks everybody just abandoned her. Well, yeah,
we got her flashback, but does she remember her flashback?
She still thinks Mother Carmel was a good person.
Yeah. She's totally flawed in her thinking.
Because she was a kid.
I don't think she's ever going to be realistic about her childhood or anything.
No, I think she's too mentally damaged.
She needs some therapy.
Sorry. Am I wrong?
Most of the characters in One Piece need therapy.
Yeah.
The whole Straw Hat crew could use a therapist.
Except for Luffy.
They don't need a doctor.
What do you mean Luffy doesn't need a therapist? What are you
talking about? He just needs Jimmy to choke him a little bit, and then he gets all better.
So
sure.
That's how he gets out race.
So he just needs to choke Daddy. I get it.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the problem in itself.
Therapy.
Yo, ask Jimmy,
guys,
bro.
This is a horny episode. I am so sorry.
Anyway, now we get a really cool moment which we have not had in a while.
I was going to say, speaking of horny, somebody grabs a sword here really quick.
Yeah.
Ryan, you never did this.
Anyway, so just as Big Mom is about to bring Napoleon down
on that little family,
our poor little uncle, aunt, and niece or whatever, Kid comes in and
saves the day.
He grabs the sword, stops that, and then
grabs her
by the face,
dude,
and does a Punk Gibson into the ground
with a capital punk.
Threw it on the ground.
She threw Big Mom into the ground.
Dang, dude. And she gets right back up though.
Yeah.
Well, no shit.
I didn't think she.
I didn't
think she was
gonna. Kid can't be that cool, but he gets to be cool enough to put her in the ground once.
Yeah.
Really, what I would have liked is
he got a sucker punch.
You know what I would have really liked
What's
is
up?
if as soon as he put her on the ground and she started to get back up, there was just another large metal hand, and just pushed her back down into the ground,
Sure.
like Luffy with the zombie.
Sure.
Just
That'd be funny.
No.
That'd be funny. But we're trying to make Big Mom not be a goof.
So, just to be clear, did you enjoy the Gibson?
Of course I enjoyed it.
Okay.
And she got right back up.
She got right back
like not
like
a
a Yonko
bitch.
should.
Right back up.
Yeah. And beat it, Straw Hat, she was my prey. And I actually really like the dual Captain Kid bubble. Because one's from the underlings of Kaido, and then the other is, very happy Nami and Usopp.
Man,
and
these last few chapters, I think we are the underlings as the audience. Because we're just like, what? And they're all, every new panel, what? Like, they're just so surprised.
Speaking of what? Skull Dome Rooftop.
Oh, man.
I knew it would wind up like this. You added a new weapon to your arsenal, and you got cocky.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, cocky.
Oh, my God.
Don't!
Horny.
Sorry.
Anyway.
By the way,
let's just finish this and then we can talk about it. But
Well, no,
I like this monologue he's having.
What I was saying
himself.
is just like, look how he looks in agony.
Of course he is.
Kaido looks like he's in agony.
Once again, he got his hopes up. He thought he was gonna have a great battle, and humans always cling on to faith in a way they can't afford to abandon it, and that can be dangerous. It's been a while since I've got this fired up. What a mistake. I should have taken your head as a trophy.
He's never...
He sighs dramatically
He
twice.
does. He sighs 4 times in a span of 2 panels here.
Yeah, he sighs.
Because
He is bummed.
he is so bummed.
He's more bummed than Luffy is.
If they're not shown proof, their faith in you will never die. Isn't that right?
Anyone mad at Luffy, or is this expected?
Mad at
Expected.
What do you mean mad at Luffy?
It's the constant loses twice, wins the third time. So he lost the first time and ended up in prison.
Nah, bro, Luffy's dead.
Nah, that's about what I was about
Sorry,
to say.
I'm just kidding. I'm not taking
Nah,
that
Luffy
out.
dead.
So he lost the first time and ended up in prison. He found out a new power-up and got defeated. And
then he comes back and the perfect
Here's
showdown.
what it's going to be. So we already know with his bound man that he can fly.
Yes.
So
actually,
I'm thinking-
I want to talk about how he gets out of this, actually. So yeah, let's go off, Bert.
So I think that he's going to use Gear 4 bound man to get back up onto the platform. And then once he is back up there, I think he will reveal maybe a third version of Gear 4.
That'd be cool. So far, he's revealed a version.
Tank Man, Snake Man,
Bound Man and Snake Man. That's
Bound Man, Snake Man. No, Tank Man.
Tank
Man was
eating
just-
all of.
Tank Man when he fought against Cracker.
But it was more of a joke.
I mean,
don't
it
really-
worked.
I don't really count.
It
that
works,
one.
but I don't think Tank Man is one that he can just
No,
automatically
he has to
do.
eat. He has to eat stuff. He has
He
to
eat an enormous amount of
So
food.
he can go eat Hera now that she's eaten Zeus.
Yeah.
Become Tank.
I think there's multiple ways he gets saved here. I didn't feel like the ending was very oh my gosh, how's he gonna get out of this one? Law can make a big enough room and zoom him if he knows what's going on.
I don't.
Marco can go and fly and get him.
That's not happening, bro.
Well, I'm not saying these things are happening.
Okay.
I'm just saying there's multiple ways that
There are
Luffy gets
multiple
out of
ways
this.
he
Bound
gets
Man
out
is
of
another
this.
one. He can fly himself if he gets his hotkey back. If he even lost his
So,
hotkey.
the way I'm seeing it...
He lands on a ship and sends it back down the waterfall. Bounces off of it.
There you go.
With all these people who keep falling off of Onigashima, sure.
No one ever stays off for long.
So
No one's ever really gone.
So yeah, no, there's multiple flying people that can get him. He can get himself if he wakes back up, and Law can room him if he knows what's going on.
I think...
Sanji can skywalk. Maybe he carries both Luffy and Zoro, which would be
He
so
uses
funny.
Zoro as a boomerang to then grab Luffy and bring him back up.
I mean, look, Sanji caught Zoro and didn't expect to. He has the best observation of the two, so maybe he knows where Luffy's at. I mean, the whole thing with knowing
No,
where the
actually, you know
presences
what?
are.
You know what? No, screw all your theories.
They're
all
not
of
good.
them, all of them are bad. Because Yamato is gonna go save Luffy.
That's what I was thinking.
And he is physically falling, correct?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
Okay.
physically falling.
I didn't know if it was metaphorical falls,
He's falling.
fell from battle.
No. It was probably to bring another thunder back you up, and he actually went flying this time.
No, but honestly, I do think that either his rescue or holding Kaido off is going to kind of fall to Yamato. Because Yamato, she's obviously coming.
Yeah.
She's on her way.
She knew something was going to happen when it was a 1v1 fight. She was like, oh, that's not a good idea.
So I don't think Yamato saves Luffy specifically. I don't think her devil.
I don't care what you think. I'm so tired of you.
This
Stop
is a podcast of opinions, Brock.
Stop talking.
But look, I don't think she
What
has...
is natural among Yonkos, we always fight.
we don't know if she can fly, right? We don't know what her transformation is. So I'm pretty sure she can't fly with it. I think she goes and deals with Kaido for a bit.
because there are only 5 flying.
There's only 5... Pal, confirmed. There's only 5 flying.
I'm sorry, I have so much sass to get
So
today.
much anger. Yamato goes to deal with Kaido for a few rounds. Maybe she starts to lose as well. Luffy comes back.
I don't think Yamato's gonna fight Kaido.
That's where she's going.
She's going to help Luffy.
Yeah, but she doesn't know where Luffy is.
I don't think
Ultimately,
the only
she's
reason
not gonna
she
be the
knew
reason
he was
that-
on the roof was because of Momonosuke.
Ultimately,
Which maybe Shinobu goes to him. Because that...
Ultimately, Yamato is not going to be the reason that Kaido falls.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, and I don't
Like, the only reason is, like, she'll have the steps, like, helping Luffy.
Someone
or,
has
like,
to help. Someone has to be fighting Kaido while Luffy's down. That's what I'm saying. Which is why I think Yamato goes to Kaido. Because that's where she last knew Luffy was, and the only way she knows where Luffy is because of Momonosuke. She's left him now.
Maybe
doesn't
she's
know.
got good observation, too. Who knows? Who knows?
The only one who's known where Luffy is this entire time has been Momonosuke.
Yeah, but that's just because he's got the voice of all things, bruv.
So does Luffy, but he didn't know squat about where people were at it.
Sure he did.
Did he?
I don't know.
Not that we've seen.
He's too busy fighting.
But, like,
Anyway.
Kaido knows he's not dead, right?
Yeah, well, that's why.
Why would he send him off there?
I'm sure he can make the assumption.
I think
That
he
he's
thinks
dead or he's not
I think
dead?
he actually made I think he accidentally knocked Luffy off, if
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
I
He's
think
like, I should have taken his head, dang it.
What's that, Ryan?
based on what he said, I think he actually does think that he won. I think he thinks it's over
Yeah, like...
because he's like, oh, I should have taken
I
your
should
head
have grabbed
before.
his head!
Exactly.
I mean,
he thinks that Luffy's dead.
One-on-one.
I honestly,
Kaido.
I don't think he thinks Luffy's alive right now.
No.
Because I think that comment saying he wanted to take his head is specifically hinting like,
It's like, I should have taken your head because otherwise they won't actually believe you're dead.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think there's a lot of ways Luffy gets saved. I don't know if Luffy himself gets him back, though. I don't know about that.
No, Luffy's gonna get help from somebody else.
Because our Lord and Savior. Fuck.
No!
No.
Honestly, I don't know who will save him though.
Shinobu's with Momonosuke, which leads me to
Here
believe
comes
maybe there's a chance
Kokoro
of that.
on the sea train.
God, this is just jokes now, isn't it?
Going on
God.
a trip, and our favorite rocket ship going through the sky.
Guys,
Onigashima.
This is bad.
Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, I
Do
don't
you
know.
think? Do you think Kaido cried for Odin after he beat him,
No.
or he was just mad
He
because
cried
the dude got-
because he had to kill one of his face-swapping people because they fucked up his fight. That's the only thing I'd cry about.
It's so interesting he's crying.
Like,
It's so
I'm
weird.
a man of honor,
Has
and I
any
just
of-
killed somebody.
Has any of Luffy's antagonists cried after beating him?
Well, Kaido's shown to be crying since we first seen him.
Yeah,
he tried to
dude.
commit suicide.
Very dramatic
and he
guy.
was dramatic. 'cause
I
he couldn't-
think his crying is a result of how lonely he feels in this world because all the people who have the potential to challenge him are dropping like flies.
Besides Shanks, which apparently stopped him.
Yeah, I don't get that. They really need. I would really like to see how Shanks did that. And I honestly, it's so long ago that maybe it was before Odin or Oda decided how he wanted Kaido to be. But just seeing how powerful Kaido is, it really makes you wonder about Shanks. It's
I mean, he's a Yonko. Shanks has got to be up there with him, right?
yeah, no, I agree. Shanks has got to be up there with him. But as we've seen, some of the Yonko are very lackluster compared to others. Like Big Mom versus Kaido, I would take Kaido any day of the week. I don't think Big Mom could beat Kaido with what we've seen from her so far.
I don't know. Big Mom's older. I feel like she's more experienced.
I mean,
And she sees him as a little brother.
So she's a fossil that Kaido could easily
yeah,
destroy.
it's like the fact that
I
she's
think-
older.
No,
I'm joking at
Let's
the
be
expense
clear.
of them.
I think
the anime showed them fighting very equally, which, you know,
I
Oda
think
did
if
right,
it
but
came to a full-on fight between the two, I think Kaido would win by a hair.
I don't know about that.
I actually agree with Brock on this one.
I don't know about that.
I don't think it would be as close, or as one-sided as you might think.
I really don't know about. I don't think it's one-sided. It's Yonko fighting. Let's be clear. But World's Strongest Creature, Big Mom doesn't even have a title.
Big Mom's just scary Big Mom.
In one.
Scary, cranky Big Mom. Give me my sea candies, Big Mom.
She's never
Give me
been.
my Oshiruku, Big Mom.
Candy lips. Candy lips.
Gets amnesia from a hit in the head. Big Mom.
Falls off the waterfall.
We make
Big
better
Mom.
epitaphs for her than she does.
So what does Kaido do up on the roof now that Luffy's thrown off?
Probably just gonna drink.
Is he gonna
Thank
go
you.
rampage?
Dude,
No, I think he's
got
just
his
gonna
big
drink.
sake bottle. He's gonna just drink, bruv.
He's gonna drink up there.
Yeah, dude, Kaido is like the warrior that probably shouldn't be a leader kind of guy. Where it's like he wants to have a big fight.
He's Robert
And-
Baratheon. There you
Yeah,
go.
he's like Robert Baratheon from Game of Thrones. He has a big fight and he's like, cool, I had an awesome fight. I can't wait for the next one. Now he's probably gonna drink until he's done.
Yep. He'll just stay in better shape.
Hmm.
That's about it.
Yeah. I don't see Kaido being like, oh, now the next step of my plan. Like, he's not like Doflamingo.
Like, yeah, sure, he declared that there was a plan that he and Big Mom are working together, but ultimately he doesn't really care.
I think,
in my opinion.
I don't think he's going to be quite so hands-off in this case, just because this seems to be the final step for Wano.
There's a lot of people who pissed him off right below.
I think...
Yeah, but most of them will probably die when he
Well, not to-
smashes
and not to-
Onigashima onto
Oh,
the
so yeah, I
fire
guess
cap.
he's gonna smash Onigashima, if that wasn't clear. So
Yeah.
yeah, I do think he's gonna smash Onigashima onto the
Flower
main
capital.
I don't
flower
think,
capital.
I don't think he's not going to do nothing, though. I think he's past that point.
You said you thought we'd get some flashbacks.
Oh, next couple chapters, absolutely.
We need.
I think
we
we're
need
getting
backstory.
I think we're getting Kaido flashbacks.
So yeah,
that's why it was a
that's
break.
the reason I screamed earlier, is because I bet you anything, unlike the Odin, quote-unquote Odin, chapter we got about 7 chapters or so ago, I don't remember, I don't think we're going to get an answer to what happens to Luffy right after this one. If anything, they're right in that we'll probably go to a Kaido flashback to get his mentality soon.
How many chapters do you think a Kaido flashback's gonna take?
Oh, God.
I don't want to think about it.
How
Probably
long was
5.
Big Mom's?
Big Mom's was
I don't remember
2,
Big
3.
Mom's, but
I can't
I
tell
have
you.
a bad feeling a Kaido flashback would take like 10 chapters at least.
I mean,
To make a really cool, I think it'd be really awesome if we did devote a lot of time to it, because we could see how he trained his devil fruit, which is supposedly a fish fruit, into a dragon.
I mean, honestly, I think at this point we do need to get his full story. I think the only other reason we'd revisit him is maybe world government stuff and Rock's pirate stuff.
Rock's pirate stuff is the big one.
Yeah.
And this is
don't
the chance to learn about
I
Rock's pirates.
don't think we're going to get Rock's pirate.
I think that's being left for
Yeah.
Blackbeard.
No, not yet. I'm just saying. I'm
No,
saying.
I'm answering
like 4
Ryan,
flashbacks.
not
gotcha,
you.
gotcha.
But I would like to see how Kaido, like, I would like to see the Rock's pirates through Kaido's point of view. I think that'd be cool.
Well, I definitely think it'd be cool in like that sense of like we got that Shanks, like whenever we saw stuff with Shanks, that he was on like an important pirate ship, but we didn't realize it was Gold Rogers until
We didn't
way
even,
down the
we
road.
didn't even get Big Mom on Rocks. We got her as like a 6-year-old who was
Yeah,
abandoned.
but
on
did we even know about the rocks by then?
No,
bro?
but
I think
if
the
we're
Rocks
assuming that Rocks was always a thing in Oda's mind. We've seen hot Big Mom, you know, when she had her club and was skinny and on, you know, the shadow figure of the Rocks pirates and all
Fanfic
that.
Big Mom?
Well, but Oda chose a very particular spot. We're not going to get their whole backstory. We're not going to get anyone's whole backstory.
Well,
but
no. So what I'm saying.
what he chose for Big Mom,
the
I
whole
feel
thing
like
with everything with Big Mom's flashback literally took place like almost 100 chapters before we even got
Here's
like
the
the
thing.
full rocks, because the rocks wasn't mentioned until Reverie, which
Sure.
was like
Garb mentioned,
907 or something like that, which
Sure.
was after we're leaving
Right.
Whole Cake.
right.
Well, then here's
And then 50 chapters later is when we got the original bounties for Roger, Whitebeard, all of the emperors,
Yep.
and then the mention of the God Valley incident.
Well, here's the thing.
So at that point, it's way past when we got some of Big Mom's backstory.
But why does Kaido need to be connected to Rocks? Is my question.
No, here's
He
the
is!
thing.
So
He
was
was-
Big Mom. So
But-
was Whitebeard.
But now that what Burke is saying is, now that Oda has revealed the Rock's pirates, it is more likely that we're going to get it revealed.
Well,
I don't
here's the
necessarily think it's going to be revealed, but it's more likely now than it was 50
I agree,
some
it's
chapters
definitely more
ago.
Here's the thing too. Here's how, and in cases like these, what usually happens is you get the personal story of the guys and their main arcs. We've gotten Big Mom's personal story, her
Got
childhood,
Doflamingo's
and that's what we're gonna
personal
get with Kaido, because we've got to get in this arc for Kaido. The Rocks Pirate flashback, that's gonna be for the Rocks Pirates. It's not gonna be for a particular crew member, except for maybe the captain.
It will be amazing to see all of them as rookies on this ship. I don't know if that's reserved for one of the rookies' backstories. I definitely think I'd like to see all of them. And I think, honestly, this is seriously tinfoil hat territory. I think it has something to do with Blackbeard and his ambitions.
Well, you can take that tinfoil hat and put it in the microwave.
I'm just saying. I think Blackbeard has to be connected to Zebek somehow. His ship is named Zebek.
I believe that in the same way that Luffy inherited Roger's will, Blackbeard has inherited Zebek's will.
Right. So I think Blackbeard backstory might be where we really get that connection.
Oh, for sure. I think so.
I think Kaido will have to be something to do with why Wano? Why is this the place you're occupying and taking over? And well, I just,
the origin.
I don't know what else we would focus on with Kaido.
Origin of Sea Stone. The origin of
Poneglyphs.
There's plenty of
Vegapunk.
significance for Wano country.
I'm just trying to think of what would connect best in explaining Kaido's backstory. What moment would Oda choose to describe him most with? And I think
maybe when the world government was trying to kill him.
That's not really for me to speculate on because I have no idea until
Star Channel's here to speculate on.
I can speculate on Kaido as much as I want, but the only things I know about him is he wants to die fighting,
and he also wants to make the world burn.
Which is very much Elbeth, honestly. The Giants wanting to fight, until they die, right? Die in a glorious way.
Yeah.
Which, interestingly enough,
die
more
flashily.
To Big Mom. Buggy has the biggest backstory reveal.
I was going to say Buggy is from Elbeth.
True.
Sorry.
True.
Too many memes, I'm sorry.
No, but if not now, I don't know when else he would get it.
No, I mean, it's got to be in this.
It's got to be before.
It's got to be
Luffy
soon.
beats him, right?
Exactly. It
always
always happens. It always happens roughly at this point.
After he was beaten, he got it before.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we're going to learn his past, like, the important stuff anyway. Yeah. The important stuff for now, we're going to learn.
I don't know if Luffy gets back up before we get that flashback.
I think it's going to be after.
It could be.
Or it might be he gets up
he's
and on his
beating
way.
Every punch you get like a panel of backstory. He's like
speaking of
backstories.
This is a tangent, really quick.
Uh-oh.
Why the hell does Senor Pink get a backstory but Crocodile doesn't?
Oh, Crocodile definitely gets a backstory at some point.
No, he's not getting it back. I think Crocodile's out of the story.
No, he's in the new world. Him and Das.
Don't get me wrong. I love Senor Pink's backstory, but why the hell did Crocodile get robbed?
Oda's a much better writer now than he was before. As he's improved his writing style.
The fact that Bones and Crocodile are in the New World last we saw them means... And there was the whole thing with Whitebeard.
So we're just like gonna meet up with them at the final war and
Look,
just like all of a sudden Crocodile just looks off and a single tear comes down and we get the reveal.
They're gonna be
Croco Mom.
No, it's gonna be like around a campfire before the big battle. And they're all gonna go around the campfire and everyone's gonna say,
halls of the kings who are
exactly.
And Nell didn't get a backstory other than like he destroyed his last island. Not all antagonists get it.
I think in all seriousness,
Oda, you have lots of questions to answer before the series up. 5 years is not enough
Alex,
time.
I'm going to stab you.
Okay.
I think, in all seriousness, with Crocodile, I don't think we're going to get his full backstory, but I think just from how he and Whitebeard knew each other, I think he's going to have a lot of important backstory relevance to future stories. So we will see backstories with him involved, but they may not be focused directly on him.
Ivankov was very clear in Impel Down. She said, Croco boy, I'm going to tell everyone your secret if you don't help. Like, you can't have that serious of dialogue without having more to Crocodile.
Yeah, there's going to be more to Crocodile.
It's just not relevant.
I just don't think it's going to be like full backstory like Kaido level. I think it's going to be his involvement with bigger
Big Mom
forces.
doesn't even have full backstory. We don't get full backstory. We get really good backstory.
Well, I don't think it's going to be Big Mom level.
Sanji, for example, right? We had a backstory for him, but it was expanded in the New World with the Vince Smokes and all that, right? So
Sanji Vinsmoke, what a stupid last name.
We're gonna get we're gonna get more, and we have to get more from all the Yonko. Whitebeard, I felt like got the most, knocked as far as backstory. Just on some random ship.
Well, I mean, he's
the treasure he wants in the family.
He's gonna be a lot like I think Roger and Ace, for that matter, where a lot of the important stuff about him is gonna come as they're learning more and more about the secrets of the world.
Yeah. And we got more of him in Wano as well, so I really shouldn't say that.
And also, I think with the Rocks, when the Rocks
backstory
Pirates comes back
initially.
up, that's going to be a big chapter there for a lot of big characters.
But like, look at that burn. Look at that slow burn of Whitebeard's death is here, and in the most recent last 100 chapters, we're getting so much more about him and his crew and what they were doing.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe Kaido's that same slow burn. Big Mom the same. Right. Is right now we get like tidbits, but
although we've gotten more from Big
so
Mom,
much
we've gotten more about Big Mom than Whitebeard did, though.
What?
As far as backstory,
like how she started,
like her motivations, how she started. Yeah,
sure. Yeah, we don't get a baby Whitebeard.
I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna have as much backstory stuff as Whitebeard might have, except for maybe when it comes to Rocks Pirates.
Rocks is
that's the center of all those guys.
Also, what's up with Shanks? Do we even care? I feel like his backstory is the least
We're gonna
important.
care about him after Wano, I'm thinking.
I mean, he was just an apprentice on Roger's ship, and then he got hurt by Blackbeard somehow, and now he's a Yonko.
Shanks was working for the world government the whole time. The world government put him as a sleeper cell into.
It's not
the,
a bad
the government's dog.
Look, there has to be a lot more going on with Shanks to stop the Summit War.
He was
to
the
get
original,
into the Gorosei's room.
He was the original Rob Lucci that they tried to brainwash him, but they failed. And then in Roger's ship, he decided
we
I
are
want to be a
into
pirate.
tinfoil hat
Always get
completely.
into tinfoil hat. Anyway, what do you guys want out of the next chapter? What do you want from 1014?
I want backstory on Kaido.
I will be okay if it is backstory on Kaido. I need Luffy to get out of this situation.
I'd like to see what's going on with Robin.
I don't even care if he throws a punch at Kaido. I just need to know how he gets out of this situation.
Also, he can also just stretch. He doesn't even need hockey. He can just stretch his hand up and grab the island.
He could
Honestly,
just bounce.
There's really simple...
What if it's ocean?
Dude, if the next chapter starts with a panel where he just plops into the water,
I think it is ocean.
so
Didn't they
excited.
show that it's
You'll
on
be
top of the
excited?
I'll be
sea?
so excited.
Why?
Because that is going to be a crazy cliffhanger at the beginning of a chapter, and then we cut from there.
I think it
You
showed.
are the worst.
I think it
I
showed
would
that.
love to see that.
I think Onigashima is on top, above the city
Almost.
right now.
Well, the last time Big Mom fell, she almost hit
It
the
was water.
So,
but right now, I believe they showed it on top of
didn't
land.
look like that to me. But
we'd have to look back through, but I don't think so.
I don't remember.
No, we haven't seen the bottom of Onigashima.
It literally just looked like the landmass of just like the bottom. Of
Yeah, Onigashima's going this way, and Luffy's falling off to
Go up a little bit.
the south.
Why can't they go somewhere temperate like Cancun?
It's like this. It's going towards like the northwest, and he's like flying off of it. Temperate.
You have a problem?
Also, is Momonosuke just going to sit there and read his book?
Yeah.
We're all like, oh, he's going to get a really cool moment. He's going to fight someone.
I think they'll all have their parts.
Momonosuke's gonna have a Zuko moment, and he's gonna be like, "That can't be it. That can't be it."
And then at the end, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah,
That's rough, buddy.
Odin literally
what
comes
you know-
back. That's rough, buddy.
Oh yeah, Toki's still sending him forward, right? He just hasn't appeared yet. God, remember when we were all so sure?
I wasn't.
Odin's back. Well, no, Ryan was. Ryan was very.
Ryan
sure.
was convinced that it was.
Odin was actually back, sent forward in time.
Oh, I wanted that to happen so bad.
Don't get me wrong. I get. Like,
I would have been fine with that. I would
have really liked that.
Hey, we still don't know who that shadowy figure was, and I think
No,
that's a
you're
really
correct.
important plot point that we had not gotten an answer to.
Yeah, the person
yet.
who
They're
healed
definitely.
them.
Are you
Nah, Oda forgot about it. Oda just forgot. We're never gonna know who.
Oda forgot about that.
Oh,
He just
so
forgot.
we forgot about like Daenerys forgot about the Iron Fleet. Sing.
Hey, we have another show. It's called Houses and Hobbits. Come listen to that.
I wasn't
show.
gonna plug that.
No, I know, I did. Anyway, I'd like Kaido backstory. I'd also wouldn't mind seeing some of the other fights: Jinbei versus Who's Who, Robin versus Marco and Chopper, whatever they're up to. Maybe healing of Zoro.
This is going to be really.
I'm okay with
This
that.
is going to be really, I think, in a way,
All I know
snobby of me to
is-
say, but I would be happy to explore any of the stuff that's happening right now.
Yes,
like
of course.
it's all super
Of
interesting.
course.
But like, and that's
All
not
I have
even-
to say is, Oda, stay healthy. You don't get any breaks after this week.
The break is really that's.
It was ill-timed.
Did Odin like the reveal of Odin have a break, or was that the
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, no, not the like.
when
we had
Oda
to wait
is
to
it Oda?
get it revealed.
Yeah, so Oda does this, doesn't he?
Yeah.
This is one of his themes.
He's been doing it for.
Hey,
plus
I mean,
25
it
years
keeps
now.
me on the edge of my seat. Luffy's totally
You're in
dead.
the middle of your
though.
seat right now.
Luffy's totally dead.
He's definitely dead, guys.
Okay. Anyway,
Immortal surgery coming up.
here we go. Law.
Foxy,
It's time.
Foxy saves him.
Stop.
Your Foxy comments. God, I really wish he wasn't canon. Stupid partial canon characters.
He was even in a movie, and he was the reason why the movie sold so well.
Right?
Film
Thank
gold.
you.
People saw it for Foxy to
I
propose to that girl.
I saw it for the full gold Paramecia guy.
Didn't Foxy propose to someone in that movie? He was like on the gondola.
There was like what 20? There's 20 movies of One Piece.
Yeah, but gold was the best because of Foxy.
Oh, shut up, Ryan.
They call it One Piece Gold because he brings in the gold.
I'm okay with Ulti and Page One actually being dead. I'm just gonna put that out there.
What is with you and death?
I know, it's usually Ryan.
You've turned into Ryan, bro.
Ryan is asking you, what's with you and death? Well, that's.
I turned the question back on him. What's with you and death, buddy?
That's a whole other episode. We're not doing that right now.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Cut. No!
Anyway, Kid defeats Big Mom, you guys think? No.
Not without help.
Yeah, I don't.
Law shows up, Law and Kid?
I need to see.
Sure.
I need to see.
Nami and Usopp, or are they running?
They're running, dude.
I need to see Kid do more than just slugging.
A Punk Gibson is, not enough.
Yeah, what's his ultimate form like?
We're going to hopefully find out.
Does he have one? I don't know.
It's like Big Father, but metal.
I'll be honest. The Kid is more goofed on than Big Mom, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
He's never had anything cool. This is his coolest moment.
What the heck are you talking about?
He's had some cool moments.
Okay, what else? I feel like this is the coolest moment he's had.
No,
You're asking us to remember a moment in like a 1,013 chapter long manga.
I mean,
Was
I
he
can think
cool
of
at
one right
Sabody?
now. He was tortured
He
for
was
like
cool at Sabody. He was tortured by Kaido and never
for
gave
how
up.
many years and never
Not
broke.
for years.
Well,
for weeks.
Was it weeks?
It was only weeks.
He was
bro.
betrayed by Kaido because the whole alliance thing didn't work.
Well, he was
Betrayed
betrayed
by
by Apu.
Hawkins
by
and
Apu.
Apu and Kaido, they backed him, right?
I'll give him this. I like him more than Hawkins.
Oh.
I really do.
I
think
Hawkins' design
is interesting.
more. I like his design more.
I
I don't
know,
like his outfit.
I grew to like.
Plus, I'm very.
We can all agree Apu sucks, right?
Oh yeah,
Apu's the worst.
I
I hope he dies.
grew to like Kid after I saw his care for his crewmates.
Yeah.
Yeah. He and Killer had some
Also,
really nice moments.
to goof on Apu, here's how much I hate him. I hope Nami and Usopp kill him.
No, Foxy.
not beat him.
Foxy.
Yeah, no,
Kill him.
Like
Foxy
Ulti
kill him.
and
Yeah.
Page One.
Foxy will bring divine judgment.
Come on. I honestly, yeah. Look, I want Kid to be a really cool character. He was, the only one at Sabody who had more bounty than Luffy did.
That's why I'm saying I just need him to do more than just slug.
Yeah.
For him to, or for me to have higher expectations of him.
The Killer versus Hawkins fight, please give me that, Oda. I'd be fine with going back to that fight.
Yeah.
Honestly, and seeing it through, not like the Law versus.
Well, we need to not
Hawkins.
have it be a cutaway victory for whoever wins that one.
What, like Kaido's one right there at the end of the chapter?
Yeah, I'm still kind of torqued about that.
Look, if
too.
there's not something special about how he beat Luffy in that moment, it'll be animated.
I'm sure there is.
I hope they animate whatever the heck they want to happen there.
I would be highly surprised if it wasn't something special. Like
Some new form of conqueror.
usually when a guy talks about
We just got a new form of conqueror.
usually
but Kaido's next
usually
level.
when a villain talks about getting serious, something's involved. Something special's involved.
Do you think it's Luffy and Yamato defeats Kaido? Or do you think it's Luffy?
I don't think so in the end. But I think there might be double teaming at first, but I think Luffy's gonna have to take it at the end. I don't know though.
Is it a true victory over Kaido then?
Yes.
All right. Some people would say, Luffy beats all those people, just him. But
Well, I mean, we'll see. It's hard to tell.
ultimately, last hit, yeah. But if it's truly he beats a Yonko one-on-one, it wouldn't be if Yamato helps him. Or Zoro, for that matter.
I think Yamato will help where it's needed, and I think the true fight will be up to Luffy.
I'm calling Yamato's Devil Fruit something mythical. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's something mythical.
I mean, technically,
I don't
all
think
devil fruits are mythical.
I don't think it's dinosaur. I think it's something mythical. That's what I want to put out there. No, I know. You're so funny, bro.
I'm hilarious.
All right. Any other final thoughts on 1013?
Notice me, Foxy Senpai.
Gosh dang it. Yeah. Let's hope Kid does some more. Not super worried about Luffy.
No. I mean, why would you ever worry about that?
I mean, he's dead, but I'm not worried.
He'll come back from hell. Don't
He
worry.
doesn't have his pupils. He's definitely dead.
No, he just went blind. He's a seer now.
Dude, it'd be so funny if he came back and sucker punched Kaido while he's crying over who he just Kaido just like, oh! Just...
No. Well, we'll see what happens, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been a meme-filled and horny-filled.
Very horny-filled.
And
It's very hot in here. We're all very tired.
Yeah, we'll see you
we
guys
have
all...
a lot of sass to give.
See
so
y'all.
we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe.
Do all that stuff.
Do all the stuff in the
Ring the
doobly-doo.
bell.
Yeah, ring that bell.
Ring the bell so you get notifications every week.
All right, 10,014, 2 weeks. See you then.
Yait.
Yonko out. All right, listeners, that concludes this episode of the Yonko Podcast. What straight up epicness! Come on, Luffy, you getting back up, right? We're all betting on you. Don't mess this up for us, future Pirate King. Do you enjoy the series? Let us know in the comments and drop a like on the video. We'll see you for our chapter review of 1014 in 2 weeks. Dang it, Oda, you and your breaks. No new Yonko video next week as the bros are working on other projects. All right, boys, we're off.